Happy Sunday. I need to get music going here. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Let me know if you guys can hear me and the music okay. Hope everyone's doing well. Hello, No Mercy. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Steve. Hello, Chris. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Old Geezer, hello. Okay, good. Thank you, No Mercy. Man, our amusement park is humming. Absolutely humming. I love that we did this plaza at the entrance like this. It's a bit busy on the eyes, but I think it turned out really nice to have that there. Of course, we got a bit of cleanup to do, of course, but yeah. I think that looks nice. All right, so this morning I thought we would go ahead and get our cable car put in so we can watch that doing its thing while we finish our amusement park. So what I'm going to do actually is we are going to delete this one right there for the moment. I'm going to take this off. Let's pause this. I'm still not happy with this, so I'm going to rethink this a little bit. I want to go in here first, and let's grab this and bring this so we can continue that double layer of our park. I'm gonna change this in just a little bit. I think I'm gonna bring this out to here. Okay, so let's go in here. So if we do that's going to need to be facing there. We could also do this one. That's going to need a road that way. So I think the thing to do is, let's get rid of this for a moment. We'll end up putting it back. But if we're coming across, that there for the moment. We need to come straight across. Or do we want to, okay, here we go. Maybe we do it here all the way out on the edge. I wonder if we do, this has me thinking a little bit. I think what we actually do is we do the end of line stop. Because I do think we can do a bit of a curvage. Let's see if we can't. I'd like to lift this land up a little bit if we can. All right, yeah, I think this is gonna work. I just want to change this a bit. Bear with me, everyone, while I get this in. Yeah, if I do that. Man, it's a little bumpy. I would love for this to be a bit more, this out for a second. There we go. Okay. Bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. I'm getting it together. Let's back this up a smidge more. Let's go straight. Oh, let's get all of this on. Here, and that is like not giving me the flat surface that I wanted there, though. All right, well, we'll go out to the edge. So if we bring this along here like so. Okay, now I think we got it. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we got it. Now we got it. So now I think we can do this kind of gentle this not wanting to, oh, is this because I used move it? Hold on, let's put this back in. There we go. Now we got it. Yay. Oh, that took a minute. All right, sorry everybody in chat, totally ignored you while I was doing that. Happy Sunday to all of you. Thank you for being here. Hello, David. You didn't miss anything. We just got this in. So now we'll have our little cable car back and forth, which is more of just another ride basically through the amusement park. But I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm okay with that. Okay. Yes, Chris does love the cable cars. I mean, they're great. They're so great, and they're so fun to play with. And they do add a really nice aesthetic to things, so that's always great. Okay, let's jump back in now that we've got that hooked up. So, looking from this perspective, yeah, I'm liking that we're seeing more of this parking getting used, so that makes me happy too. Okay, so now the things I want to fit in here is the haunted house. So I figured we could actually take this path. I want more of a curve. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. So then let's go into here and let's grab our haunted house, House of Horrors. Just put that there. Then we're going to end up doing is putting that here. Like so. Nice. And we're going to do lots of landscaping around here and fill it out so you have this like kind of very enclosed walk to the House of Horrors, to our haunted house. I think that's going to be really fun. Okay, and then we also talked about putting in the bouncy castle as well, because that really fit in with this area. Oh good, we can have this a good ways off the road. That's excellent. Okay. Can I do this as a bit of an angle? A little bit, okay. I do want a little bit of a path into the haunted house here. Let's give that a little bit more curvage there. And then just do yeah. If it's possible though, I think it would be nice, which I know it is, we just have to do this a little bit. Yeah, I bet we could. We come to there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I want. Okay, let's grab our amusement park fence. I'm gonna go to our grid like we've been doing. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's gonna work really nice. And then we've tied that in to the other side of our park, which I think works really well. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I did want to go ahead and continue the 4-lane road that we had going there. So let's just pop that in. Yeah, this is going to be really cool when we detail all this up. Yeah, the cable car is basically like another amusement park ride. It just goes through the park, you know, so we're kind of using it that way. It's a great view of the downtown and just kind of a fun ride. Also, here's the other thing to think about is you know, theoretically, let's say you parked here, you entered the park, you do all this stuff, and you come all the way over here, you've got tired kids, you can just ride the ride back. So we'll make sure to hook in our path over to this as well. So, you know, could be used functionally if needed. Emmanuel, welcome. So, do I share this? I guess so. Well, I'll share this in this stream with the people that are here, and then I'll just ask you not to share it anywhere else. And that's fine. We have a small group today. Well, people can listen back to this, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. Never mind. No worries, no worries. Yeah, there's no cable car across the water. Not here at least. We have it down by the Christmas town. Okay, so, well, I'll just share this because it doesn't need to be not shared. And I'm sure most of you could have guessed this anyways. So once I finish all the 52 parks, then yeah, I'm going to put it on the workshop. And that way you can build your town around the parks. That was the whole intention of the project. So, because I love building parks. And I know for some people that's just not something they enjoy doing, or it might be a fun idea to already have that part built. Because I've seen maps on the workshop that have like all the transit already laid out. You know what I mean? Like have all the other stuff done. So I thought it would be really fun. Even though I know a lot of people still don't, you know, I don't know the percentage of people even playing City Skylines One. But yes, and I think that was kind of obvious to a lot of people that was, you know, the plan. I'm just sitting here building parks and nothing else. So yeah, so there you go. First time I've shared it, but you know, it's not hard to see what I'm doing. It doesn't need to be a secret. Okay. Wow, I'm really excited about this park. I think this looks cool. Well, there you go. At the end of the year, you'll have, anyone can, and I also need to make sure I make a list of assets and everything for the map, because I do use a couple things from Larry and things, so I'll need to make sure I list that all out. So the thing is, like, if you get the map, you're gonna have to play with unlimited money, even though the parks will bring in quite a lot of money. you'll need time to build up all the infrastructure around it for it to equal out. So that's the one thing that you'll have to do with that when that time comes. Okay, let's come back over here, and we were just kind of slowly making our way through the park here. So let's continue to do that. I definitely think here at the entrance, we definitely need a souvenir shop. So let's put that in. Great. And we should put a little arcade shop here across from waiting for our roller coaster. I think that's good that way. Okay. All right, so we do need to do a little fencing here. I guess we just need to actually just come down to the fence. If it will let us. I guess it's not going to. That's okay. Let's just come down to here. Perfect. Okay. Got our nice separation there. Good deal. Okay. And then here we just need some landscaping. Okay, very simple. We don't need too much there. Just pulling that through. Let's do a little bit back here. Some little bushes here. Flowers. And that's good there. Okay, so whoops, let's go back into here. Let's go ahead and grab our little tables here. You've got a little place to sit there if you like. And then here we just need to do a little bit of fencing for safety. So maybe what we go with is the nature reserve fence here. Yeah, they really are loving this. You must be this tall to ride the souvenir shop. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, this park is very popular here, we'll say. Very popular. Okay. That's fine. That works. Okay. Again, let's do some nice landscaping around here. Just want to pull through what we've already been doing. Lovely. Okay, and let's put our little signs. Make sure we put those in where needed. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's pulling that together nice. Okay. All right, let's back up from that a little bit and come back to our front area. We were gonna do a food truck park in here. I think we should move this to the center of this. Yeah. And then let's go ahead. Come down in here and put something together. Okay, so let's go. We can almost do something similar to what I just did in that other park with all the little trucks and stuff. Okay, and then in here, there's also the other food trucks. Let's just do a mix of everything. Fit that in there. Okay. And then there are ones in here as well. Oh yeah, there's the little grill. This is cute. Let's put this here. Nice. Okay, so then we gotta put in Frank's fish sticks here. And where is Teddy's? Chicken. I think actually I'm gonna swap this. Let's bring this over here. Let's move this down and then put this here. Yeah, this works. Okay, and then we're gonna turn this around. This here. Okay, I like that. All right, so now let's go into here and grab some fun, colorful tile. Definitely not perfectly matched up, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now grab some tables. And these are kind of big. Let's grab something a little smaller so we can fit some more on here. Actually, I don't like the look of these here. Of course, it's going to do that. Okay, let's go back in here. Should we do, oh yeah, I like with these with the little umbrellas. Okay, I like that they're kind of haphazard, not perfectly placed. So there's our little food truck, which is nice. I like that. Okay, I do think we could bring through some of our palm trees here. Space them out nicely. This will also provide some nice shade. Those walking down this path here. Okay. All right, I like that. All right, let me catch up in chat here. Okay. Hello, Quest. Welcome on in. Sorry, I was really focused. All right. Do we have enough transportation to the park? No, we looked at the metro yesterday and that's going really well. Yeah, the cable cars, I do like the look. It's looking good. Thanks, Bobble, and welcome. Yeah, there's a metro. We can take a look at that too again. Do we have anything in the game that looks like a Subway? You mean a sandwich shop? As in the sandwich place? Okay, I see what you guys are saying. I'm sure there is on the workshop. Man, there's so much stuff on the workshop. There really is. So much. Okay, let's take a look at our metro. We upped this yesterday to a company, and this is moving just fine. Because that's the main way. I mean, it's the only way that people are getting from the mainland over here. It's all the metro. Probably why we have this lineup of cars here. And you can see everyone's walking down and going to our amusement park, which is what we wanted. So that's great. Okay. Making some progress here. All right, let's go back to here. I think what we can do is, oh, that won't fit the piggy train ride. That's also a little bit big. What about our arcades? Will our arcades fit? We could put, that would be interesting. Put this back where we had it. Sorry, everybody. And then fit both those. We probably could fit, oh yeah. Could put another teacup right here, that's cute. I don't mind that. Okay. Nice, nice. All right, so here, I think we just put in I can kind of mirror the situation a little bit here, I think. Sorry for spinning you guys around, probably making you dizzy. Apologize, apologize. Okay, so we can do some 2x2s, which would be nice. Okay. Okay. What's our lighting here? Yeah, this is nice. Let's mark all these historical. Lovely. I like that. Do a little surface painter there. Yeah, nice to add a little bit more. So we do have the commercial demand there, so why not? And actually, what we should probably do, yeah, what we should probably do is, oh, this is going to the edge of, oh, I can pull this back. Probably do a little bit more parking here, just so there's parking for these shops here. Would be nice, so. Let's put that there. Turn this around. Okay, there we go. A little extra parking there. It doesn't hurt to have. Let's actually back this right up onto the fence there. Excellent. And we could actually toss in should we do a little covered parking there. I wonder if we should do covered parking. Let's grab these. Why not? Okay, there we go. That's looking nice. A subway by the subway. Jersey Mike's, yeah, that would be better on the boardwalk for sure. For sure. Okay, let's do, I like the idea of doing some lush landscaping here around this ride. So let's do that. Okay. Some little bushes in there. These grasses. Pulling through a little bit of our color. Flowers. And then let's go ahead and pull through palm trees as well. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, well, we've got the front street all figured out, which is good. I don't need to do anything else up here on this area. Let's go ahead and do our landscaping here and blend this all in. Oh, I still need to connect up that other path. That's why there's so much traffic on this side, or so many people on this side, because we cut off their path to the park. Need to fix that. Definitely need to fix that. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so yeah, I think that works. And that's not too steep. That's why we had so much traffic over here, because everyone was using this to get down, which is okay. Which is okay. All right. Let's go back in here. Again, the nice thing is we don't need to do anything too crazy with the landscaping. It can be just kind of pulling through what we've done so far. Okay, let's just do, we can do a big overhead version here. We don't need to be in the details with this. Lovely, okay, and then let's just pull through. I'm pulling through those palm trees here along the back side. That's great. Yeah, it doesn't need to be more than that. What we do need is a bit of safety fence, though. We don't want kids falling down the hill. Let's get rid of this. Like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. That works, that works. Okay, and then I think there's enough room to put some of the little tables here too. Just a little place to sit for the view. Gotta remember to put these little signs in all the places. Oh, we did put one there. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, you don't want the kids rolling down the hill. Okay. Wow, we're making good progress here. Alrighty, alrighty, alright. Okay, let's come down into this area. We could let's grab this. Okay, we're gonna need to fix this because this is not doing well there. There we go. Okay, I don't mind that little wiggly path up the hill. That's kind of nice. And then we could put another viewpoint up here. I think that would look really, it's a good spot for it, you know, if we did that over here. That here. Do some nice landscaping around that. And the thing I do want is I do want to be able to have a path that comes. So if you're on all the way on this side of the park, like I do want you to be able to come and take the cable car back over to your car if you want to. So if we just do something nice along here, we'll fix the doesn't want to go anywhere, does it? No, those types of paths just don't want to work together. Let's move this for a second. Here we go. If we come, perfect, there we go. And then cut this right here. Perfect, okay. That works. Nice, nice, nice. And then we can just do a little surface painter here. We can do some little additional parking there as well. Okay, that's nice now. Although I guess I should do a little park entrance over here. Yeah, we're gonna need to do that. Okay, so let's go into here. Actually, it can just be, it could be one of the other parks, I think. I think you can use any park entrance. Park side gate. Yeah. Now we can get this going. Actually, let's go ahead and use the same there. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's nice. That works for me. And we can just pull this to the edge a little bit more. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, cool. You guys are too funny. That's how you broke your crown. No, I also grew up in the time of like, yeah, you went to the park and rolled down the hill. That was always fun. Okay, I think this looks really nice. We have lots of detailing to do here. We definitely want to bring in a touch more parking here. We can even bring in a little coffee shop here as well. That would look really nice. But yeah, we are on a roll here. I am going to heat up my coffee because it has gone cold. Cold, cold, cold. And then we're going to jump right back in here and continue our detailing. Man, it's so nice to see. Let's fix the lighting here. How busy this is. Really nice. Yeah, I do like the cable car. That was such a good call. Such a good call. How many people are using the cable car? Oh, let's check. 8 passengers last week. Not many. Not many. But that's okay. You know, it's for the aesthetics. It's for the aesthetics. All right, let me heat up my coffee and I'll be right back. Okay. Speaking of Anna, yeah, she's here. She's here. Okay, let's jump right back into this. I think would be nice. Fit a little gazebo right in here. That looks cute. And then we could fit a little something in here too. I don't want to put a playground. It's a little big. Let's see. Oh, you know what we could? Oh, no, those need roads. But we could do some tiles and then a little piece of art here, potentially. You know what we could do is we could put in a little ice cream place. Would be really cute here. Yeah. Can come get your assorted ice creams. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, our sign probably be here. Very nice, very nice. David, that's so good. Oh my gosh. David says, I have CDO. It's like OCD, but everything in alphabetical order as it should be. Is that one section of red path bothering anybody? One section of red path? Which section? Tinker Games, hello. Well, damn, hello. Just make that corner a nice garden planter vegetation area. Yeah, that'd be nice too. We could definitely do that. We could do that up here. This would actually, because part of the entrance, it'd be nice to bring in some planters. That would look really pretty up there. Okay. Let's keep that a nice straight line there. And then we can go into landscaping all through here. Okay, let's do this little corner here. Like so. Go through some of these. Nice. All right. All right, let's come up and do your idea for nice planters that would actually look really good. Let's go ahead. Let's bring this across. Okay, I like that. All right. Let's go in here. Let's see. I think this is where, yeah, this is where the planters are. Okay, and then let's grab palm trees, like so. Perfect, okay. Let's do another little gazebo right here. That's nice. Okay. And what might be nice in this area is the grass. Just to have a nice, really do like the texture this brings too. I'll fix the music here. Let's get the music fixed. There we go. Okay, and then we can also make this look like a bit of a wildflower field. Just bring in lots of color in between the grass. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. This looks really pretty. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. That looks really pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay, let's come up here and we can just put, all we need on this side here is Gotta love palm trees. They do so much. They really are such a great... These palm trees that we got, such a great addition to the game. Sunflower, yeah. So go to Sham when you're on the workshop. Look for Mr. Mason's workshop. He has all the trees, all the flowers, all the things, all the best things. Really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, this is a perfect spot to pull through more of our tables, and maybe we'll do the ones without the trees here and just let these sit in the shade. That's nice. Do a little sign here, and we definitely need a little surface painter in this corner, and also around here, some little spots around our plaza. Yeah, Mr. Mason is the GOAT when it comes to landscaping, that's for sure. Oh, this is fun. I like this too. Okay, so then what I want to do is really bring in a lot of lush landscaping around this. I'm going to go for this overhead view here. I'm going to pull through. I know this is weird because we have this tropical vibe going on, but I'm going to pull through a few of these trees. Style from our haunted house. And let's grab a few of these as well. I want this to be really, really dense. Okay. I'm going to be really careful here along this space where we have our cable car. So essentially what I want is, like, if you're going to the haunted house, like there's this really like intense cover so you almost can't see it. Like, yeah, I really like that. And then same with our bouncy castle. It's like a castle in the forest. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, and then I want to do the same thing here. Really just super dense landscaping here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Okay, and then let's do along the back side here as well. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly the look I wanted. Like it's all in a forest. Little spooky forest. I think that's great. That is great. And then what we can do is pull through our our grass and flowers through here if we can. I think that would look really nice. Well, you know what else we can add into this area too, if we can make it work, is maybe pull through a little castle ruins, potentially. I feel like this needs more. That could look really cool. All right, let's get our flowers in here. Get some yellow. Yeah, I really do like this look with the using the tulips and the grass. Looks very cool. Okay, okay. Oh, you mean this little road going into that one? Yeah, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. But see, this little piece, this is kind of still part of the park. Maybe I need to like extend it a little bit more. Because then it's like, it's symbolizing the end of the park. Is kind of how I see it. Because I'm going to put some fencing here. But it could go all the way to there if we can move it out a little bit. I'm like, this will be the end of the park, so we can do some fencing here. I see what you're saying though. Okay. Oh, I love the grass and the flowers. That's really cool. Really, really cool. And then we've left this little peekaboo opening, so if you're coming by, you can like get a little peek into the haunted house there, which I think is fun. Okay, let's get our amusement park fence. Bring that to there. Okay, and then let's just do a couple little rose bushes here. Just a little something there. Okay, and then we are definitely going to want to use our little move it here. Pull this down to the gate there. Okay, well, now we've kind of got our little extra gate there, essentially. Okay, and then let's bring in just for a little safety here. So we do have this ledge. Perfect. Bring that all the way to here. Let's actually move this out a bit. Perfect. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Hopefully you guys like the direction of this so far. Oh, we'll definitely do a cable car ride, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry that was driving you nuts. I really am. I get what you're saying. Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness, Shannon. That's hot. That is hot. Okay. This is coming together nicely. I do think we can kind of do what we did over here a little bit and give a purpose for people to walk on the key down here, although I haven't seen anyone use this. But that doesn't mean that people won't. So let's do the same thing over here. I think that would be really fun. Okay, let's go into here. Come down to here. Bring this down to the ground. Great. Oh, whoops. No, I want to do this. Did I just do, I think I just did surface painter over there, didn't I? Yeah, I think so. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we did a little seating areas. We can kind of do a bit of a picnic area down here. I think would be nice. person's walking from there instead of from the, well, of course they would. That is how things go. Okay. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let's go do a little bit here. Yeah, this is gonna look really cute. Some of this along here. Should bring in some of these red trees. Yeah, those look nice too. Okay, and then a few little flowers here and there. Okay, yes, I like this a lot. That's really pretty. Okay. Oh, we do have a tree going through the, ooh, we do. That's a good call. All right, we're gonna have to shift this over just slightly. I think that's still gonna work with everything. It's just a tiny movement. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, good call. Good call. Man, this amusement park is probably one of my favorites I've ever built. It's just it's a nice mixture of a boardwalk. Really, really nice. Okay. A little bit of landscaping here. Just pull this through. Love this whole look with the grass and the flowers. It's really nice. Okay, let's plant a ton of flowers. Cannot create any more objects of this type. Why not? Don't tell me. Have I? What does that mean when you can't do landscaping anymore? Does that mean I maxed out on my, what do you call it? Oh no. Oh no. Cider River has too many trees. Does that mean I've reached my, what do you call it? My node limit? Is that what you call it? Your tree, or my tree limit. There's a tree limit. If I erase these, do I get more trees? Oh, good. Okay. We got lots of trees we can erase. Okay. I almost like panicked. I did panic. Well, then we know what we're going to need to do is go through the map and get rid of a bunch of trees that are just hanging out. I do love trees. I do love planting trees. Oh no. Well, that's all right. It's a fixable problem. And it can be extended by a mod. Okay, well that's good. Well, that's good. Yeah, we can go through and definitely clean up. There's a lot of places in the map that there's trees. So we can definitely clean that up. Okay. I need to fix this. Well, our amusement park is finished. We'll definitely take a cable car ride. Wow, I really like the look of this. It's like very lush, but fun and colorful. I love the boardwalk vibe. And you just have this great view of downtown. Sleepy Chase, there is a mod for that. So you can even select whatever like collection of foliage you want. So it'll only like lay down that type of foliage. So you could pick like 5 or 6 trees to like put in your brush essentially, and you can paint with it. Now with the extra landscaping tools that I have, so basically what that allows me to do with the extra landscaping tools is, see, I can like click on a tree and I could get the brush size and see you can brush, but you can only do one type of tree, where there is a mod and I can't remember what it's called. But you can like select, there's a whole thing where you can select your trees and you can name them and make your own collections and do that. I like to hand place trees. Very rarely do I use the tree brush except for when I'm removing trees. But that's me, and I know that's not everybody, but there are very few times I actually use a tree brush. I like to hand place, but that's just me. Analand is like doing great. That leveled up in no time. That I think is the amusement park that I've ever done that's leveled up the fastest. It's so good. But then again, we did spend, see, this is the power of detailing, when you spend a lot of time detailing. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Yes, Analand. Okay, let's take a little short, it will be a very short ride. But let's go ahead and take a very short ride. Okay, here we go. Man, the view of the downtown, really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, I really like the grass and the flowers. Gives you something nice to go over to with the cable car, all the color. We'll go the other way too. Oh, and you can get a peekaboo view of some of the taller buildings in our second downtown. That's nice too. Man, you guys nailed it with putting the cable car in here. It's such a good idea. I mean, essentially it's just another ride. Low-key ride. It's a nice way to get across the park pretty quickly, which is actually pretty handy. All right, well, that's nice. Okay, we need to, there's our bus. We need to check on our bus. How are we doing here? We're doing all right. We're doing great, actually. We are doing great. Great, great, great. Cool. Yeah, and I love that we've extended both sides of the boardwalk with all this park space too. Just made it really usable space. Looks really pretty as well. Looks very pretty. I love the grass, man. Really love how that turned out. It's really good. Team Airport. Team Monorail. Forget the park. I'll just ride the CC all day for the view. Right? Such a nice view. Removes FPS efficiency 10 out of 10 would recommend. What are you talking about there, Valdam? Oh, extended manager's library and then it became obsolete. Yeah. It did. Deforestation campaign for Sidai River. Yeah, exactly, Bobble. We're gonna have to, because look how much we have left to build on this map. The amount of trees that I need to place. But look how many trees there are on this map. Like, there are a lot. So we can go around the edges and clean up all, because I'm just building around the river here. So that'll be an easy thing to do. An easy thing to do, for sure. I wonder if we can catch a highway ride. Where are you going? You're going all the way down to the university. City Skyline. Why are you going back and forth between the lanes like that? Never understood that. Never understood that. All the erratic driving, these people swerving onto the road. Thank you, No Mercy. I appreciate it. Yeah, it'll be good to have that mod. I mean, I think we can remove a lot of trees, but we might need to add that mod too. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much these... Okay, this is like annoying me a little bit. I can't sit there for that. All the going back and forth. I can't do it. Man, I love how much we've been able to get done in this build. Been great. Been great. Okay, so what we need to do next time is we're going to put in luxury homes along the waterfront. And then we're going to put in a fishing industry over here. So that's going to be good. We're going to pack in as many as we can over here. So I'm excited for that. And then we can complete this area and then we can do our hiking trail along the back, which I think will be really cool. The other thing we could do, there's kind of like a little natural spot here. We could put in a little 2-lane highway and wind it through the mountains here and have it come down into here. Because then we do have this spot up here. And that could be good. And this, I mean, this spot may be where we build the airport. If we can get Pilot to come in and build our airport. If we do have this little lake up here, we could build a little town up here as well. But I think this is the natural place to make, there's a bit of a valley here, make a connection down. We need to do some grading here for that for sure, but we could do that. We could also do a tunnel in and then slowly come up as well. So we'll see, but I think there's space for that because I think that would make a lot of sense to have that connection. That way at least there is a road connection. Not that we need it, but it's nice to have. But yeah, I mean, this just looks like a natural spot to, we could grade this out a bit more. And this road right here, just have it go up, I think would be nice. Where does the rocket launch pad go? I don't know if we're gonna put that in. I mean, I guess we could build like a, there are those science type buildings. We could build a whole like facility, a science facility, like a research facility. We could do that somewhere. Like especially up on top of the our tabletop mountain somewhere. That could be cool. We could definitely do that for sure, for sure. All right, let's fix our lighting here. There we go. Nice view here of our town and downtown across. Yeah, I do really like this area. And I think it actually blends in pretty nice with our town. It's nice for a town like this because this brings in a lot of tourism. So I think that's always a benefit. All All right, everybody. Well, we finished the amusement park today, which is what I wanted to do. So thank you all so much. So next week we'll dive in, and I think we're going to get going on our fishing industry. That's what I want to do next. We'll get to the luxury housing at the end. But yeah, so next weekend we'll do another 2 streams because I do want to like finish the fishing industry, and we're going to need 2 streams to do it. And I'll make sure to grab all of the Frank's Fish Sticks stuff that Larry has on the workshop so we can blend that all in as well. I've done that once before and it turned out really nice, so I'm excited to pull that in again. And No Mercy had the idea of making it a bit of a tribal fishing like I've done before. So we can do that. Also, I do want more fishing, and there might be an area like on the river where we actually just kind of build a tribal area and that it has fishing. So maybe we save that for that potentially. But yeah, no, I'm excited. This whole area is turning out really nice. I've had so much fun building it, but it's good. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out. Sorry it's a short stream today, but I really wanted to complete this so we could start our fishing next time. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate all of you. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.